in the interim. So you'd have to find that it would be all about timing for the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Got it. But why would you see this more of an ASC thing specifically then?
ASCs are more mobile. It's in a big tertiary care hospital, it's hard to turn an aircraft carrier. In an ASC, they're a little bit more limper.
Got it. So in terms of, I know that battery anxiety can be a issue in surgeries, especially ones heavy-duty surgeries. So in terms of opening a brand new tool and a brand new battery every time, would that decrease your battery anxiety or wouldn't really do anything for you?
Yeah, if they're packed separate, that would certainly decrease the anxiety because I know that if I run out of battery, I can put a new sterile battery on.
Got it. And currently, how many extra batteries do you bring into surgery?
Extra 0. I don't bring any extra batteries. I take 2 batteries into the OR, and both my one for a saw, one for a drill, and we just swap them back and forth.
Got it. So, do you know in terms of how many batteries total? Like you said, you had 16 sets. Would then you just have 1 battery per handpiece for those sets, or did you buy a few extra?
I don't know. Good question. I don't know.
Okay. Do you know if the other surgeons bring in backup batteries in your practice?
Yeah, I do. Not in the ASC, but in the hospital setting. Yeah, I got a partner that has extra batteries in the room that are open, ready to go.
And why would they not do that in the ASC but do it in the hospital?
Cost, reprocessing cost.
Got it. So in the hospital, is it fair to say that you're less concerned with costs in the decisions that you make as opposed to in an ASC?
Yes.
Okay. So not just in terms of purchasing, but in terms of actual action as well?
Yeah. I think personally, I'm a little more cost conscious than my partners.
Mhm. Got it. Okay. So kind of as a little bit of like an overview question, if we had 3 different scenarios, which would be, one would just be purchasing the equipment outright, basic reusable capital equipment. One would be, as we talked about before, the reusable equipment being delivered to you, sterile, on demand. And then the last one would be disposables delivered to you on demand. Saying that, or assuming that they all have equal performance, which one would you think is the best?
Sterile delivery on demand.
Okay. Of reusable equipment.
Reusable. Yep.
Okay. And can you explain a little bit why or what made you choose that one?
I don't believe that the disposable is going to have the same performance. I think it's going to be inferior performance. Sterile delivered on demand decreases reprocessing costs. I think it's going to be the easiest for us.
And would you be able to enter into something like that because you're more nimble, or not really?
We would be able to, but not right now after we purchased a number of, but yeah, we would be able to.
So there's like less red tape for ASCs compared to hospitals in terms of making
Absolutely.
a decision like.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have to go through 3 different committees and then go up to someone who's never had a power tool in their hand who makes the ultimate decision.
Right.
Which is,
okay.
it's also, it depends on how the ASC is set up too. And ours, that's 51% surgeon owned. We make the decisions.